Coming up, an update on the shooting which took place during the Kansas City Chiefs victory parade.
And a behind-the-scenes look at the Super Bowl Media Week with WEBN.
And an interview with the cast of Hit Point Hall's new season. Good morning, Emerson. I'm Caroline Reese.
And I'm Ella Schaefer, and welcome to our Valentine's Day special.
And our kickoff to a new season.
Yes, it's so exciting.
We could not be thankful you guys are all here with us today, celebrating Love Day.
Yes, Valentine's Day.
What were your plans?
On Valentine's Day, I went out to dinner with my boyfriend. It was lovely. My good friend Noah got me a cookie. It was a great, great day. What did you do, Caroline?
That's so awesome. I had a great day too. My boyfriend and I went out. We actually went to this awesome pottery place in Brockton.
Ooh.
And you could pick out your piece, you could paint it. It was a good time.
I love a good arts and crafts.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk more about Valentine's Day later. Right now, we have some breaking news with one of our WEBN correspondents, Colette Latour. She's reporting to us live in the JPC. How are you, Colette?
I'm good, thank you guys. Good morning. Welcome to this WEBN News Update. I'm Colette Latour, here with today's top stories. Commuters beware, the MBTA is struggling with power outages on the green, orange, and blue lines. The issue started around 6 this morning. The MBTA said on social media that a power problem is impacting the signal system of stations. As alternatives, Orange Line riders can take commuter rail lines for free at stops including Oak Grove and Back Bay. Blue Line passengers can use the SL3 bus for alternate service to South Station, and Green Line riders have no alternative yet. No other information is available yet. At least one person is dead and 21 others injured after a shooting in Kansas City, Missouri yesterday afternoon. The suspects opened fire at a parade celebrating the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl win, one of which was tackled by a witness. The shooting started as Chiefs fans were leaving the parade. Half of those reported injured are children. Kansas City police have taken 3 suspects into custody. President Joe Biden, Chiefs players, and the NFL have posted on social media in support of victims and their families. A motive for the shooting has not yet been found. Israeli special forces entered Gaza's largest functioning hospital this morning. It is also the largest remaining medical facility there. An IDF spokesperson claimed to have credible intelligence that Hamas previously held hostages at Nasser Medical Complex. The IDF has also said multiple suspects were apprehended during the raid. Hamas denied to CNN that it is operating there. For weeks, the hospital has been at the center of an ongoing Israeli military assault in the area. Former President Donald Trump is expected in a New York courtroom today, when a judge is likely to solidify the date of his first criminal trial. Currently scheduled for next month, the trial focuses on allegations he falsified business records in 2016 to cover up hush money payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels. He faces 34 felony charges. At the hearing, Judge Juan Merchan will first rule on Trump's many motions to dismiss the case. That's all for today's news update. Hey guys, how did you spend your Valentine's Day?
Thanks, Colette. We had a great time. We want to hear about your Valentine's Day. How was it?
So mine was really nice. I went to a cute little Valentine's Day party with a lot of my friends. We had some good food, watched The Notebook. It was just a great time.
Oh my gosh, such a good Valentine's Day.
No, that sounds like
movie.
Movies are a great way to spend a Valentine's Day. Yes.
Well, more on Valentine's Day. So I was reading an article actually that flower prices actually doubled during the days leading up to Valentine's Day. And Americans are expected to spend a total of $25.8 billion on flowers alone. And whether you're getting them for a friend or a family member or a loved one, how are you supposed to pick the right ones? Well, there are so many choices. Maybe if you're looking at getting roses, their shelf life spans from 7 to 10 days on the average and cost $2 per stem. But carnations, on the other hand, last up to 2 weeks and cost $1.50 per stem. Hydrangeas, those super beautiful blue flowers, a little higher, coming in at $6 per stem, and they last from 6 to 12 days. And our most expensive flower is actually orchids. $7.50 per stem and will last in a vase up to 14 days. So many choices. And a poll conducted by the Society for American Florists actually found that 65% of flower shoppers go for the classic red roses.
And speaking of red roses, sea turtles that are recovering from hypothermia at the New England Aquarium are getting floral-themed names for Valentine's Day. 53 turtles that are rehabilitating at New England Aquarium Sea Turtle Hospital in Quincy. Every year, hundreds of sea turtles that are stunned by the cold wash up on the beaches of Cape Cod. While 400 of them stabilized and were transferred to other recovery facilities, 53 are still being treated for life-threatening illnesses such as pneumonia and sepsis. Though there's a long road ahead for these botanically named turtles, they are expected to be released this summer once the waters are warm enough.
Oh, we're praying for those little guys.
No,
Hope they are
it's so
healthy
sad, but at least they're going to get released pretty soon.
Yes, they are. Well, in more Valentine's Day news, Emerson College is having a blood drive on Friday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the Bill Bordy Auditorium. Walk-ins are welcome. You can also sign up using the link in our story.
And that is great. It's a great cause to draw blood, so get out there, guys. It's here. It's at our college, so. And now let's go to the JPC to check in on the weather with our correspondent, Sabrina Lamb.
Thanks, Caroline and Ella. We can expect some pretty chilly weather all across this week here in Boston. We're looking at sunny skies this morning with some overcast coming in the afternoon. The rest of the day will be partly cloudy with winds moving southwest at 20 to 30 miles per hour. We're looking at a high of 39 degrees and a low of 31 degrees, so make sure to remember a scarf and gloves. There's also an 80% chance of snow tonight, but you can keep your big winter boots home since there will be likely less than an inch of snowfall. And this brisk weather remains consistent throughout the rest of the week. Friday, there will be a low of 26 degrees and a high of 37 degrees. Tomorrow will also be the windiest day this week with gusts reaching up to 40 miles per hour. On Saturday, we're looking at some tamer winds with partly cloudy skies. There will be a low of 21 degrees and a high of 36 degrees. The coldest day this week is Sunday with a low of 28 degrees and a high of 33 degrees. However, it's also looking like we'll be seeing some more sun with only a few afternoon clouds. The rest of the day is looking clear skies and low winds. The start of next week is looking a little warmer with highs in the 40s. Monday is mainly sunny with a high of 41 degrees and a low of 25 degrees. The sunny and clear sky will carry on into Tuesday with a high of 42 degrees and a low of 29 degrees. Wednesday is the warmest day of the week with a high of 45 degrees and a low of 30 degrees. Although the winds are tamer, the weather is still quite chilly, so make sure to stay warm and bundled up. That's all I have for weather. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you so much, Sabrina. We are looking for that warmth next week. Oh my goodness, it's so cold.
I'm over the chilly. I'm over the wind at the intersections, so hopefully it'll get warmer soon. But
yes. Thank you, Sabrina.
And now we're gonna go to a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we will catch up with our political correspondent, Noah Berkowitz, and have a special behind-the-scenes look at last weekend's Super Bowl.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, okay, cutting. Sorry, can we get some of this?
Where in God's name is the gaffer's tape? Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nate.
And I'm Casey, and we're the National Broadcasting Society.
Come out to some of our weekly workshops, or work on some of our sets.
Explore the bigger picture with NBS.
We'll see you there.
All right, let's get another take. Camera, sound.
So yeah, it's like Emerson's very own late night talk show. We've got games like Jimmy Fallon, and we're hot like Jimmy Kimmel, and we've got guests. I'm gonna talk to them. You can talk too, I guess. There's a live studio audience, and they're just gonna laugh at everything we say. And it's gonna be awesome. It's just this never-ending cycle of positivity and community and late night content. I'm gonna wear a suit. You should probably wear one too. What do you think?
I think you should drink up, because it's closing time.
Welcome back to Good Morning Emerson.
You know, there's a lot happening in the political world.
There is.
Things in the Senate, Trump's still on trial, but
Got a
I'll let
lot to
our
catch up on.
Exactly. But with more on politics, our correspondent Noah Berkowitz has the latest. Noah.
Hey, good morning, guys. Now on Capitol Hill, the Senate passed a $95 billion aid package for Ukraine and Israel. The vote finished 70-29, involving 22 Republicans and including Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell. This comes amidst pushback from the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, who has openly stated he does not plan to bring the bill to the floor. The package includes billions in additional support to Ukraine and money assigned to Israeli security assistance. It also includes humanitarian aid for those in Gaza. President Joe Biden voiced his support for the bill, urging House Republicans to vote on the deal, emphasizing the high stakes for U.S. allies. And former President Donald Trump is appealing his federal criminal prosecution to the Supreme Court. The Republican frontrunner is asking the court to put a hold on the case for allegedly conspiring to block the certification of election results 3 years ago. Lawyers for Trump are attempting to argue that he deserves immunity from criminal charges because of his position as president at the time of the alleged crimes. 3 judges on the U.S. Court of Appeals have already rejected the effort. However, much is unknown on a potential decision from the Supreme Court, which houses 3 Trump appointees. Trump is currently facing 91 felony counts, including those surrounding the 2020 election, classified documents, and paperwork violations surrounding the hush money payments to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. And former Democratic Representative Tom Suozzi is going back to Congress after winning the special election to replace ousted former Representative George Santos. New York's 3rd District voted Tuesday to send Suozzi to the House over Republican challenger Mazi Philip, beating her by around 8%. The victory trims an already small majority for Republicans in the House that provides Democrats with a potential glimpse of what's to come in November in both Congress and the presidential election. Suozzi could look to be sworn in as early as today. However, he may be forced to wait until the end of February following a prolonged President's Day break for the House. That's all I have in political news for today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you so much, Noah. And so, did you tune in to the Super Bowl?
I did tune into the Super Bowl, Caroline, and that was a pretty wild game.
Oh, yes, it was. And if you didn't know out there, it was the most watched, most streamed Super Bowl ever.
I actually did not even know that.
Yes,
Caroline. That's
yes,
crazy.
it was huge. I mean, so much media, so much, everything was a part of it. So we're gonna talk all more Super Bowl with Max, more on it, and our sports updates, our correspondent, Max Lasky. What can you tell us, Max?
Thanks, Caroline. While most of us were sitting at home watching the game, some of WEBN's correspondents were there. Here's an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at Super Bowl Media Week.
I'm Faith Pinot outside of Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas.
I'm Drake Skelly here in front of Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The countdown is on, just 1 day away from Super Bowl 58.
The clock is ticking as Super Bowl 58 is just hours away from kickoff right behind me in Allegiant Stadium.
WEBN Sports took a trip out to Las Vegas to cover Super Bowl 58 Media Week. From attending R&B superstar Usher's exclusive halftime show press conference to interviewing the CEO of the New England Patriots.
What's the atmosphere been like?
Well, first of all, I love people from Beantown out here. And so congratulations to you and Emerson.
WEBN wasted no time and seized every opportunity for extensive coverage. They stood side by side with established media outlets, experiencing the most authentic day-to-day routine of a journalist in the real world. The team even took to social media to document the excitement and anticipation leading up to the big game. Despite the long days and early mornings, WEBN embraced the challenges and rewards of on-the-ground reporting, showcasing their dedication to quality journalism.
Thank you, WEBN. More on the Super Bowl. The Kansas City Chiefs are on top of the football world for the second consecutive year as they cashed in their chips and left Sin City with another Lombardi trophy, defeating the San Francisco 49ers 25-22 in overtime. Now 3-time Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes vows that the Chiefs are coming for a three-peat in 2024. Fox has introduced the Caitlin Clark Cam on TikTok for fans of the biggest star in all of college sports. This live stream focuses exclusively on Clark herself throughout the entire duration of the game, whether she's on or off the court. The Iowa superstar is the player to watch at the moment, and fans want all the Caitlin Clark content they can get. Clark is just 7 points away from becoming the all-time scorer in women's college basketball history. And sticking with some more college basketball news, the Emerson Lions men's basketball team took a devastating loss at home on Wednesday against MIT. This marked the team's first loss against the Engineers in 7 years. A loss this big comes at a crucial time for our Lions as they look to finish above 500 on the season while making a big push for the new MAC playoffs. Emerson currently sits as the 6th seed in the standings and would make the playoffs should they win out. That's all for sports today.
Thank you, Max. We're going to take a quick commercial break, so don't go anywhere because when we come back, we will hear an exciting Valentine's update on Taylor Swift from our entertainment correspondent. Okay, so this is Taylor Swift.
All right, come back in 10 seconds. Ready, camera one. Camera one, get a wide shot of the entire thing, and in 3, 2, 1, take it. Tell them.
Or you can even say, like,
Emerson
watching the game.
Camera 4, get a shot of the players coming across the court.
10 seconds left. Emerson trails by 1 point.
Camera 2 close on the person shooting.
Thanks, Joe. With 10 seconds left, Emerson is hoping to pull away and score this game.
Camera 1, get a close up, follow them over.
Emerson trails WPI 10 points. 10 seconds left. Emerson trails by 1 point as the team finishes their timeout.
Camera 1, close up on number 33.
Thanks, Joe. With 10 seconds left, Emerson is hoping to pull away.
Follow the ball, follow the ball.
And welcome back to Good Morning Emerson. So, Caroline, I was tuned into the big game this weekend, but I was a little more concerned about a certain couple, maybe a certain Taylor Swift or a tight end boyfriend, Travis
Oh,
Kelce.
yes, I was watching too. I mean, how can you not? It's everywhere.
No, impossible to miss.
Yes, they had the merch, they had the views, they had all the TikToks going.
Everything.
Oh,
Hold
so
on.
much. Well, with more on Taylor Swift and other entertainment news this week, we're going to our correspondent, Sam Lawrence. What can you tell us, Sam?
Thanks, Caroline. The Taylor Swift craze is certainly not over. This past weekend, Taylor Swift celebrated boyfriend Travis Kelce's Super Bowl win at the Zouk nightclub in Las Vegas. The multiple videos posted to Swift's TikTok marked the first time she has ever referenced their relationship on social media, making the couple TikTok official. Swift's parents accompanied the two lovebirds in their post-game celebration, which Swift jokingly acknowledged by writing, quote, "Accidentally going clubbing with your parents is something everyone should try at least once in their life." Though Kelce and Swift have been dating for well over 5 months now, the relationship was only made public in November, when the two shared a kiss at one of Swift's Eras Tour performances. Beyoncé fans got quite the surprise this past weekend after she announced the release of Renaissance Part 2 during the 2024 Super Bowl. This highly anticipated album will serve as the sequel collection to the already beloved Renaissance album and is set to be released on March 29th. Beyoncé released the original Renaissance album in 2022, and it gained worldwide acclaim after her sold-out tour this past summer. In addition to announcing the new album, the pop star also dropped 2 new songs on streaming services, titled 16 Carriages and Texas Hold'em. This album marks Beyoncé's first studio production in the country genre, apart from her 2016 collaboration with the Dixie Chicks, titled Daddy Lessons. Another exciting announcement dropped this past weekend, but it may appeal to a slightly older audience. ABC announced that The Golden Bachelorette is in production and will be released next fall. This series will air weeknights on ABC and will be available for streaming on Hulu. Gary Turner's premiere season of The Golden Bachelor proved to be a hit for ABC last September, despite some trepidation before the series' release. Producers doubted the show's potential success among younger audiences, but the series proved to be a massive hit, with the televised wedding garnering over 43 million live viewers on ABC. As of now, The Golden Bachelorette's leading lady has yet to be announced. That's all I have for entertainment today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you so much,
Thanks, Sam.
That is so exciting. I love The Bachelor.
See, Caroline, I can't say that I've honestly ever seen a single episode of The Bachelor. I know, but I did see so much about the Golden Bachelor last year, and it seemed pretty wild, so maybe I'll have to tune in to the Golden Bachelorette.
Yes, it's gonna be so fun. I cannot wait. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break, but when we get back, we'll be joined by the cast of Hit Point Hall to talk about their upcoming season. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, this. Yep. Oh, I don't. Where is this?
Alright, come back in 10 seconds. Ready, camera one. Camera one, get a wide shot of the entire thing, and in 3, 2, 1, take it. Talent cue.
Welcome back to Emerson College. Emerson
Camera
trails
4, get a shot of the players coming across the court.
10 seconds left. Emerson trails by 1 point. As
Camera
the
2
team
close on the
finishes
person
their
shooting.
timeout. Thanks, Joe. With 10 seconds left, Emerson is hoping to pull away and score this game.
Camera 1, get a close up, follow them over.
Emerson trails WEBN 10 points. 10 seconds left. Emerson trails by 1 point as the team finishes their timeout.
Camera 1, close up on number 33.
Thanks, Joe. With 10 seconds left, Emerson is hoping to pull away.
Follow the ball, follow the ball.
And when I arrive at my destination, I'm gonna kill Bill.
Oh, okay, cutting. Sorry, can we get some of these lights?
Where in God's name is the gaffer's tape? Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nate.
And I'm Casey, and we're the National Broadcasting Society.
Come out to some of our weekly workshops, or work on some of our sets.
Explore the bigger picture with NBS.
We'll see you there.
All right, let's get another take. Camera, sound.
So yeah, it's like Emerson's very own late night talk show. We've got games like Jimmy Fallon, and we're hot like Jimmy Kimmel, and we've got guests. I'm gonna talk to them. You can talk too, I guess. There's a live studio audience, and they're just gonna laugh at everything we say, and it's gonna be awesome. It's just this never-ending cycle of positivity and community and late night content. I'm gonna wear a suit. You should probably wear one too. What do you think?
I think you should drink up, because it's closing time.
Hello, and welcome to A Star-Born Wedding.
Howdy! Hello, and welcome to Season 2 of Hit Point Hall.
Hi, besties. Welcome back to Season 3 of Hit Point Hall.
I forgot to use the cup.
I forgot to use the cup. Oh my god, this is so stressful.
She stole our memories. She stole our memories. She said it.
Good. Good. I need somebody inconspicuous that is so dumb that nobody will look at him twice.
And welcome back. Now we are joined by the cast of Hit Point Hall with Victoria Orifice, Gracie Rosenberg, Hannah Hillis, and Madison Stromsky.
How are you guys?
Good. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so we just wanted to know, can you tell us a little bit about your theme this season for Hit Point Hall?
So this season is called A Death in the Family, and this follows America's wealthiest family, the Underwoods, after their patriarch dies, and everyone's coming back home to the family estate, and things start going really south.
It's kind of a southern gothic horror element. We're getting some Lovecraftian, like Eldritch stuff involved. We're not entirely sure what's going to happen.
No, but it sounds cool.
That's the theme we have.
Yes.
That is so exciting. Now, give us a little bit of insight, glimpse, maybe at some of the characters we're going to see.
Absolutely. Do you want to start?
Sure,
We'll start with you.
So my character is Eudora Underwood Chamberlain. She's kind of the daughter of the patriarch that recently passed away, but like the half sibling of his main children, if that makes sense. She's very reserved and a bit of a pack rat collector type of person, but really excited to kind of see how she interacts with the rest of them.
No, that's super cool, guys. And so, what's one thing about yourself which is similar to your character, and then what's a difference? You guys can each do a quick one if you want.
My character, Lorelai, she's a granddaughter. She would absolutely not know how to change a tire, unlike myself, but she and I are both big social butterflies.
Yeah, and I play Iris Prescott. I'm actually not related to the family. I'm just their advisor who mysteriously returns after 16 years of being away, and we're both painters. However, he is rich and I am not. So that's our bit.
I play Liza Underwood, who has just returned from Nashville pursuing her music career. I guess we both like music. I don't play guitar though, but she's a big Appalachian country folk singer, so which I like the music.
And Eudora, again, she's very reserved and kind of defrosting ice queen. I like to think I'm a little I like to think I'm a little bit more friendly and warm, but she's got an arc.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. What about the show as a whole are you just most excited about? Excited for people to see, to be a part of?
Playing with these lovely people is probably
my God.
number one. I know, but we're actually doing it's not traditional Dungeons and Dragons. We're doing a spin-off of Monster of the Week called Tremulous, which is really exciting. It's very role-playing, character building versus just dice rolls and attack stuff. So I'm really excited to see kind of how it plays out.
There's a lot of creepy stuff we can do, and we don't know what the creepy stuff is
I was
yet.
gonna say, you guys don't know, right?
So we know absolutely nothing. We're getting there with no information at all.
That's so cool.
However, I have a motorcycle with my character, so I'm very excited to get to use that. I'm so excited.
I think something that's really cool is that Ford, our DM, our dungeon master this season, has told us that we are characters, our non-magical characters put into a supernatural setting, which is really interesting because with the D&D system, it's usually based in a lot of magic and fantasy, and so we take place in 2024. It's very modern, and we're all just plain people and just a really messy family.
That's so exciting. And all of these new changes sound so cool, and we are so excited to watch this new season of Hit Point Hall.
Excited for you guys.
We're excited. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. That is all we have for you guys this morning. I'm Caroline Reese.
And I'm Ella Schaefer. Thanks for waking up with us.